This is a bonus rating, and in this one we will look into career. Now, this has been a request a few times now, but I keep on postponing it. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. I mean, I hope every reading is where you get rich, but it will be more detailed. It will be like, we'll see. I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll see. I do not have enough energy today. Like, I woke up tired. I don't know what type of astral work I've been doing, but I've been doing some. It feels like I didn't rest well, okay? So, don't have much energy to give, but I have enough. Right, let me see. So we're doing fire, earth, air, and then water. Do check your sun, moon, rising Venus, and I would recommend also Jupiter in this case. But any placement you are familiar with or resonate with most, okay? This will be time-stamped as well. Oh, let's do this, shall we? Hi, 7. Karen. All right, let's get started. I need to go to gym as well, so I need to wake up. I've been, like, I woke up like a few hours ago, but still, I'm not fully awake, if that's, you know, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. Gemini, shut the fuck up. It's the Gemini season, it makes me talk too much. Why do I feel so scattered? Where am I? What am I doing? Okay, timestamps. Yes, okay, I remember now. And I need to turn this on. Okay, that's done. All right. I hope I'm not coming down with a flu because my nose is a little blocked. Your readings on this channel, I'm glad you like them. Jonathan, hi. Island Sag, that's the dream. Ooh, I feel like sneezing. Let's get started. 307 Sagittarius, let's see your career. Let's pull career message for Sagittarius, please. That was quick. Wow. You have no fucking clue how much your life will change soon. Like, when I say soon, I don't feel like it's tomorrow. I don't feel like it's next week. I feel like it's like 3 to 6 months. Your life is going to change and you will not see it coming. Maybe you expect some change, but you have no fucking clue how much. This is definitely a surprise. There is a surprise element into this, meaning that the universe will surprise you with this change. And obviously this is good change because it's taking you to the Empress for 1 and the World for 2. So this is like an upgrade. This is like a separate message here that I'm getting. There are some people that will not be able to go with you, meaning this could be an upgrade where you leave people behind, or you have no time for certain people or certain bullshit, or you possibly, it could be like a physical move. This could be like you moving to a new location where you find an opportunity that makes you money. Makes you money. My nose is blocked. Uh-oh. So I might have to get a tissue or something. Oh, I hope I'm not catching something. So annoying. Okay, so Sagittarius, I see you walking into a new chapter that you don't even know that you're walking into. And this is in regards to your money. This is not like about love or anything else. This is money. This is upgrade. This is you leveling up financially. You becoming the Empress. And this will be as a surprise. This is like the universe. We have a surprise for Sagittarius. You know what I mean? So I don't really think you know how much this will improve your life. It's almost like you are not really aware. Maybe you can sense there could be a change coming your way, but you have no fucking clue that this is happening behind the scene for you. See, there are people here that are, it's almost like they are vessels it's almost like they are block vessels. Doesn't that make sense? So they have been blocking your financial energy flow, or blocking your luck, or blocking something. I mean, I don't really personally believe that that can have a huge effect, but it can definitely cause delay, meaning that what's yours is yours. It doesn't matter if people try to block it or try to take it away from you. That just does not happen, okay? What they can do is possibly delay it by trying to manipulate you or succeeding in manipulating you. Do you see what I mean? But I feel like when you enter this phase where you upgrade financially, these people will have no access to you. Or maybe they will have no access to you first, and then you will experience this change. I don't know which is which. But if you go through this upgrade, there are certain people that have been acting as a block or acting as a delay, no longer will be valid in your life. And let me tell you, they will be upset. They will be upset. Yep. It's so weird, Sagittarius. I mean, it's not really weird because Sagittarius does have a lot of haters by default. But these people are going to be removed from your life because where you're going, they cannot come with. Maybe you are already experiencing that. Maybe you are already cutting certain people out of your life that have no fucking input whatsoever besides being negative in it. Maybe you are already filtering, decluttering these types of energies and people. And that could be the thing that allows you to move into the upgrade, like the financial upgrade that we talk about. Because it seems like, it's almost like you had like bad omens types of people, where they attract bad luck to your energy or attach their shitty energy to you, which affected your energy. But nonetheless, however, moreover, this upgrade is yours. You will get this sooner or later. I don't give a fuck if it takes you more than 6 months. I feel like this upgrade is something that you have no fucking clue how much that it's going to be good. Maybe you know it's going to be good, but you have no clue how much it's going to upgrade and improve your life. Again, we're talking about finances here, okay? So, you know, I do want to say, if you have a business or if you are trying to, create a business, or if you're trying to put something out there that is yours, okay, that you have created, like your business, or you are trying to monetize your hobby, where you're trying to make money from the things that you are passionate about, I see that is the thing that we are talking about here. This does not feel like a fucking promotion. This does not feel like a 9-to-5 type of thing, okay? This is like you're making your thing. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I guess it can be a 9-to-5. Nah, sorry, no, I don't see it. This feels unique to you. This feels unique to your energy. Yeah, I'm not feeling well. My tummy hurts now. What the fuck is happening? I always love that you always start with Sagittarius. Of course, I'm biased here, and I will admit that. I'm biased here. Sagittarius are the base of this channel. I mean, obviously we have other signs, but you know, like they have been with me since the beginning. Special treatment. Yes, I know what I forgot. Wait, hang on. I forgot to actually check the live stream because I can't really see much besides the one on the screen. I want you to heal my tummy, unblock my nose, work on making this body feel better. Do it now. Good. This is just my weird thing, okay? If you don't talk to your body, I totally recommend. Because that's how we do. If you know, you know. If you know your power, you know how this works. All right. Let's see the comments. Hi, Rita. Emmeline. Hi. Grand rising to you. Doja, hi. Oh yeah, you were the one that said the Sagittarius first. All right, so let's see. Let's do the next one. Wait, why did it do that? Hang on. Ooh. 12:34 Leo. Let's see the energy for you in regards to career, Leo. Let's see career for Leo, please. Let's see career for Leo. Leo, you don't have the right mindset in order to focus on your career, that's for sure. Now, what I mean by that, you have distractions here, and I feel like it's someone specific here. Is your focus love? Because what? because your focus seems to be on love, and it is distracting you from your career. So your energy here is like, I don't have time for career. What money? What career? What job? I don't care. I want to manifest the love of my life, but I'm not successful in manifesting the love of my life. So I'm in this vicious cycle of finding someone, finding that they are a disappointment, and then finding someone, and then finding that they are a disappointment, finding someone. And the cycle continues here. You need clarity. I feel like you need you need to be alone for some time so that you can clear the confusion that you have. And you know what I'm getting here is that you have too many energies that are attached to you. Do you know what I mean? You have too many energies attached to you, meaning that you carry a lot of people's energy, specifically, at least 2 people. You are too occupied with your love life that you are forgetting about your career. So I guess you don't really care about this message because you're not really interested in career. Or maybe you say you are interested in your career, but really your main focus is love. Your main focus is love. And it's distracting you from having the clarity to even think about money or to even think about your career. So this is basically advice for you to say, hey, If you want to improve your career energy or career life, how about you focus on it? Because your focus is not on it. And if you expect career to come and knock your door, hey, we have $1 million for you here. And then you'll be like, hey, yes, yay. It's not going to be like that. So if you want to improve your career life, focus on career. Because if you're not focusing on your career and you're like 100% of your energy is on love, you won't have the energy or time or attention on improving your career. Because I see like it's not even talking about career, because it's like, how about the first step? You focus on the career first and then we can talk about career. You know what I mean? It's not giving me a money message. It's giving me a love message, but it's not even about love. It's about your career. So it's like, put the love on the side if you want career. Does that make sense? There needs to be some changes. So if you genuinely want to make changes in your life, there needs to be some changes in regards to how you approach love. And you need to have that balance between love and your career. Because the whole focus is on love. And there's nothing on career here. So you need to have a balance. I mean, I'm not telling you to just like, you know, fuck love, don't look for love, don't, you know, whatever. Just have that balance. Because the balance is non-existent here. Okay? And I feel like you have too many energies that are attached to you, that are distracting you, or that are fogging your thinking. Meaning you don't have the brain capacity to think clearly. You know what I mean? So you need to get rid of people that have no business in your life. You need to get rid of people that are kind of confusing you and putting you in this stagnant energy where you don't know where you stand with them. Now, I do want to say this. If you have someone that breadcrumbs you, cut that bitch out. If you have someone that breadcrumbs you, gives you enough for you to chase, cut that bitch out. Because it's consuming your energy. And I'm not sure if this person is doing this deliberately, or they are just a fuck up and they are distracting you with their energy like that and not realizing that they're harming you. But they are. It doesn't matter if they are aware of it or not. They are. So what I want to say, Leo, if you have people that are distracting you or breadcrumbing you, giving you just enough for you to chase them, always thinking about what is this person doing, what are they saying, what are they going to do. If you have that mental kind of focus on what a person's next step is, it's consuming you. And it could be more than one person, but I feel like one person specifically, it has your head in the gutter because you are not thinking about anything else. They're driving you nuts. They are constantly on your mind. You can't think straight. You could be walking in a room and thinking, what the fuck was I here for? Why did I come here? Because they are constantly on your mind. You can't even remember what you're doing. Like right now, I'm doing something and then I forget what I was doing because my mind is absent. That's how much of an effect this person has on you. And it could be more than one. But the conclusion here is that you have too many people attached to you that are distracting you from improving yourself. And if you are wanting to improve your career, you don't have that. You need to get these energies out of your system first. Be alone for some time. If you keep thinking about a person obsessively, just get them out of your life. Give yourself that closure. Fuck this person. If they're not giving me attention, if they are not there for me, fuck them. Block, delete, whatever. Go in nature, clear your energy, repeat. You know, anyone that is distracting you, that is kind of like making you become obsessive about them, they need to go. because I don't know if you know, getting you obsessed is their thing, or they get off it, or maybe they like being an energy vampire. I mean, they could be consciously aware that they're doing that to you. So be careful. So this message is like, well, if you want to have a career message, how about you clear the energy first? Because you have some bullshit energies here that have no place in your life, but you still have mental focus on them. Okay? Ooh, all right. Well, interesting. Right. Good. It's better. Keep on improving. Keep on healing. That message is for me. I'm talking to my body, remember. All right. So 2110 Aries. Aries, let's see. Career. Let's pull a career message for Aries, please. Baby, follow your passion. Okay, so that's the beginning of it. Follow your passion. Follow your passion. If it takes you really far, go with it. Wow. Allow yourself to follow that passion. And you know sometimes when you get lost and you're like, oh my God, I've gone too far in. Like, I'm going to lose my, I'm going to lose my track. I don't know where I am. Just go. Follow. Keep following. Keep following that passion. You don't know where it's going to take you. Just have that faith. Just know there will be a destination. If you enter like a dark tunnel, it's like scary while you are in the middle of it. It's like, oh my God, am I going to get out? I don't see the light. Shall I continue or go back? Go, 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 go. Don't think, go, go, go. Go after that passion. Go, go, go. And then you will see the beam of light just at the end. And you're like, ah, finally, there is that glimpse of hope. And then you will run towards it. But you could be in the middle and you're like in the dark and you're like, oh my God, this, I don't know, I'm scared. Should I continue? Go. Go. Continue. Continue this activity. I heard someone say this on TikTok. That's good. Continue this activity. I'm going to say that a lot now. Okay? That's good. Continue this activity. Aries, continue. Continue. I'm telling you. Continue. Okay? Because it's going to take you far. Now, you might not see it yet. You might be scared because you are just in the middle, in the dark, and you don't know if you're doing the right thing. And you're having all these doubts. You're like, but what if I'm wrong? What if I'm not going nowhere? What if this tunnel never ends? What if I'm going deeper and deeper in this tunnel, but there is no way out? What if there is a dead end? Don't let that get to you. Don't let that get to you. Don't let that stop you. If you are the type that gets scared, just, I don't know, like, you know when you are scared, but then you tell yourself you're scared, it makes you even more scared. So when these thoughts where you have doubts come in, like, try to be like, you know what, I'm already this far. Fuck it. Let's go. I mean, be the Aries that you are. That could help, right? Be the Aries that you are. That could help. You know what? I want to say be obsessed with it. You know, like be ridiculously obsessed with it. Like leave no fucking room but for success to come through. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna trip and fall. Oh my god, now I hurt my leg, so I'm gonna go slower. Be obsessed. It's like, fuck my leg. I have broken my ankle. Fuck it. I'm gonna drag my fucking body through this fucking tunnel because I keep seeing that tunnel. You could be halfway or even further than halfway, but you don't see the light and you're freaking out. It's like, oh my god, I've been walking for an hour now in this dark tunnel, and my whatever, the light thing, the torch, whatever it's called, it's kind of like on low battery. I'm freaking out, and it goes off, and you're like, I'm blind here. I can't see anything but feel the walls. Touch that fucking wall and go blind. Go fucking blind. Proceed. Do not stop. Go, go, go. What the fuck is this? I feel like a cheerleader. Seriously though, this is exciting. This is like scary but exciting at the same time. Like I'm feeling this oomph. You know, like keep going, Aries. Don't fucking stop. Keep going. Don't fucking stop. Keep going. Don't fucking stop. Be obsessed with it. Be ridiculous, like be fucking delusional. You know, sometimes delusion will help you. Know when to use delusion. Know when to use delusion. If you are scared, be delusional. Be like, I'm in this dark tunnel, but I can't see. But, you know, I can see with my mind's eye. I can see that vision. The light is in my head. The light is in my mind. I can see it. I can see it, even though you can't see shit. Be fucking obsessed, delusional. Keep fucking going. My tummy confirmation. Because I see it. I see the light at the end of the tunnel for you. Be obsessed with it. Imagine it. Envision it. Fuck your doubts. Keep going. That's what I have for you. I had fun in this one. It has like serious fire energy. So tap into that fire energy, baby. Be delusional. Be obsessed with this passion of yours. Because at the end of the day, it's your passion. You know? So if you want to be like, it doesn't matter what you are doing in life, as long as you are doing it with something that you are passionate about. Doesn't matter how many times you fail. If you keep going, there is no way but to win. It's really that simple. Doesn't matter how many times you fail. If this is your passion, there is no way but for you to win in the end. That's it. I don't care. I don't care if it takes you years. I don't care if it takes you like whatever that puts you off doing something. I don't care if you make $1 a month for months. If it fails and you keep on trying, it will eventually, like, there is no way but for you to succeed at some point. As long as it's your passion, as long as it is something that is calling for you, something that burns your fire brighter, keep going after it. If you follow your passions in life, you can never fucking go wrong. Never, ever go wrong. Because that's why you're here. Your passion is an indication of what you're supposed to do. And if you don't follow your passion, you will be depressed. You'll be miserable. So besides feeling good about pursuing your passion, the other things will fall into place. Like money, you know, being able to pay your bills with it, being able to make a business out of it, or, you know, like everything else will fall into place eventually. But as long as you're following that fucking passion, that calling, nothing else matters. Be obsessed with that. Always, always go after your passions. All right, I'm done here. We finished fire signs. Ooh. Hi, That's some serious Aries energy right there. I'm glad, Jonathan. All right. Much better, thank you. I can breathe now. All right, so let's do earth signs. Let's do earth signs. 33, Virgo. Let's pull you a career message. Let's pull you a career message of Virgo. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Okay. So you're doing something already here. And you're seeing that it's gradually, slowly improving, becoming more and more, increasing continuously. That's it. Keep going. Slowly but surely is what I see here. I see you reaching the goal that you want to reach with this. Don't get distracted though. Don't get distracted. Okay? Don't slow down. Don't pull away. Don't get distracted by things or people, or possibly if you are single, maybe new love. Or maybe even if you are in a relationship, okay? For example, you are in a relationship and then something happens in your relationship and you get distracted and you slow down with your career. Try to have that balance, like I said to Leo, I think. You know, try to manage your time better. If your circumstance changes, do not change your pace with your career, because I see it going to that point where you're like, finally, I made that goal. Now what's next? You know what I mean? Like I see you almost like reaching a checkpoint. The checkpoint. You know when you play a game, if you know how to play games and if you are that type of person, you reach a checkpoint. When you reach a checkpoint, it's like, it doesn't matter what happens, you've already reached your goal. And then from there, you're like, okay, what's next? I need to reach the next checkpoint, right? So I see that you are close to reaching a checkpoint, which is like basically a goal that you want to reach financially. And I see you reaching it, but don't get distracted because you're that close to that freaking checkpoint. Okay? Keep on doing the things that you are doing because it's working. You can already see the progress. If you look back, if you've been doing this for at least like, I don't know, like a year or something like that, if you look back and see where you've started last year, you will see a huge improvement. But because it's a gradual everyday thing, you could be not seeing how much you are improving. Do you know what I mean? So if you want to kind of motivate yourself, look back 1 year ago and see how far you've come. That will help you put things in perspective. That will help you see that this everyday work, gradual work, is actually big when it comes to you checking last year. What were you doing last year? How much less were you making? What kind of brokey were you? What kind of, like, were you, how well are you doing now compared to last year? Because that will put things in perspective. That could motivate you to persist and be consistent with your everyday commitment. Okay? But I do also want to say that whatever distraction here, whether this is a person or you looking for someone, kind of keep in mind that it could slow your pace with your career. But if you want to pursue someone, or you have like a change of circumstance and it involves someone else, try to find that balance, but do not fucking change the pace that you are already in. Okay? Keep that pace going. Manage your time better. You know, like for example, if you want a relationship or keep a relationship while keeping the pace, maybe you can cut down your phone use, right? like 1 hour off your phone. Or if you, I don't know, like try to manage your time better so that you can have more time for your partner or the person that you are interested in. And keep, do not touch, keep the pace that you already have going on, right? So either change the time management, how you use your time, the things that are unnecessary, cut them out of your life so that you make space for someone new, or possibly someone that is demanding more time of you. Or cut that distraction altogether and focus on that pace that you've got going on, right? Do remember to take some time off as well. Like, I'm not saying that you should do the same thing every day, but make sure you also take care of your body. Make sure you eat better, make sure you sleep better, because that will also enhance performance, right? If you are doing, if you are like not feeling well, if you are not eating, sleeping well, that will influence negatively on your career, on the pace that you have going on. But if you take care of yourself, guess what? The performance will increase. Okay? I see you reaching that checkpoint. Do not fucking slow down now, Virgo. Do not slow down. Keep that pace going. And if you want to increase the pace, well, that's up to you. But make sure you can manage it. Make sure you rest well. Don't increase it if it will cost you your health. Okay? Mr. New, what type of sorcery are you onto? Because I blocked you so fucking many times and you keep showing up. The fuck? Do you have that many accounts, or do you keep making new accounts? So weird. All right. 3704, Taurus. I'm new here. Bullshit. Seen you so many fucking times and I've blocked you so many fucking times. Weird. What a weirdo. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Let's pull you a career message. Let's see, Taurus. Career message for Taurus. Please. Interesting message here we have here. Okay, let me pull more. This is very interesting. Okay, Taurus, so if you are going through a hardship, if you are in a situation where you're not doing well at this time, or you have like a rough patch in your business, and or in your career, and it feels like you're not doing well, you're about to give up, you're so fucking close to give up, don't let anyone know that these are your thoughts, because you will come back from this, but you cannot come back from what you say to people. If you already say, it's weird, maybe you have like clients, maybe you have people that you work with, and they rely on you for motivation. They rely on you for, I don't know, like they rely on you to be the pillar of the business, or you could be in a management position, or you could like overlook certain people and they depend on you. So if you're not doing well, it can actually have a negative impact on the whole environment. So this is basically telling you, if you feel things are not going well in the business or in your career or in your job, don't tell anyone. fake it until fake it until you make it, because this energy is more like, don't worry about your current kind of feelings and doubts and whatever else, because you will come back from it. But if you say something to someone about what you're going through right now, it will be in their head. You cannot take it back. So fake it until you make it. Do not speak on the things that you are going through right now, even if it's too much or even if it's overwhelming, which is a weird advice. I mean, yeah, I mean, go to your fucking therapist and talk to them about that. But don't involve, like, don't let your emotions leak out onto your business, onto your clients, your employees, your whoever that you work with. Do not let that leak out. Do not let them know that things are not going well. This is literally fake it until you make it, because you're not going to stay in that energy for long. You will bounce back. But by the time you bounce back, you might have lost your clients. The people that rely on you will not believe in you anymore, or the environment will not be the same anymore because people don't really believe in you. Do you know what I mean? Don't mix emotions with business. Now, I'm not saying that you're being emotional. You could be truly seeing the numbers or whatever, and you are worried about the business, and you could be talking about it to an employee or to your coworker or to your client, and that will stay with them. But then when you bounce back and everything is fine, they will not forget because you've already said it. Do you know what I mean? So this is like telling you refrain from telling people what you're going through, because you will bounce back, but by the time you bounce back, these people will not believe in you anymore. So you must have like a position where other people rely on you, where they look up to you, I want to say as well. So you could be the motivator in that setup. And then you say something that could be like threatening to the stability of the business, and that could have a bad impact on the business. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So breathe, yes, you're going through a rough patch in the business, but do not speak of it. It's like, everything is fine. We will come out of this. Be like the hopeful type of voice. If this is something that is happening within the business and everyone knows about it, everyone knows that, there is a loss, or there is like a downhill type of phase that the business is going through, just be like, we've got this, like everything will be fine, even though you don't fucking believe it truly. Do you know what I mean? Because you will be fine. You got this really, but you don't really believe it in that moment. So try not to speak on, try not to speak about it like in negativity, because you will bounce back, and by the time you bounce back, people will believe less in you. But if you become the voice of hope for people and try to motivate them to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, they will kind of believe in you and still rely on you, and still, they will see the hope, if that makes sense. And that will push them towards kind of being more stable within the business. Does that make sense? I have no fucking clue what this is about, but that's the energy I have. This is especially for those that are in charge of other people, or that you are the person that people rely on for motivation within the business. You know what I mean? Like, when you are in a group setting, and you always have someone that is optimistic and stuff like that. But then when things go really bad and that optimistic person goes like, fuck, we're screwed, everyone believes it, because that person is always optimistic. So for them to say that, it must be really bad. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So do not lose your position of hope, because there are people that rely on you for that. You will come out of this bad patch, or kind of like rough patch, but you need to maintain the image or the reputation that you have within this business, whether this is within your employees or your clientele. Yana. Okay, all right. Oh my God. Oh, that felt good. All right. 45, 58, Capricorn. Capricorn. In fact, like I've had like few Capricorns asking for a career. How convenient, right? Capricorns don't care about anything else. Give me career rating. Give me a career rating, says a Capricorn. Give me a money rating. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's pull you a career message. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You've been working towards something and you're waiting on the return. Yes, you will get the return. I mean, you probably know this already, but you're like, come on, I'm waiting. Like, this return is within, like, for example, this return is like, you know, when you kind of like do something and they have like a period of return. So for example, they will tell you, we will get back to you within 1 week or 6 months or something like that, you know, especially if it's a serious matter. And you're like, come on, you know, I've been waiting for a month now. Does it have to be 6 months? Like, come on, I'm waiting. If this is a compensation or something like, because I don't really feel it's like something that you do every day. It's more like extra money kind of thing. Maybe it's a compensation or something you won. It's extra money is what I'm getting here, Capricorn. It's not really your base. It's not your main thing, if that makes sense. It could be like a side hustle. It could be like you waiting on a payout. It could be compensation. It could be like something of that sort. And you're like, come on, I'm waiting. I've done everything on my side. I'm waiting for the return. Come on, hurry up. So I see you waiting. And I see you like getting what you want. It's just a matter of time. Okay? And I don't see it as I don't see it as your main thing. I see it as a side thing. Meaning side hustle, side business, side job, second job, third job. I don't know how many jobs you have. But it's something that is technically small, but still you've worked towards. You're getting it. You're getting it. It's just a matter of time. Okay. So this is basically a confirmation for you. Chill. You know, it's going to be in your favor if you don't know that already. And if you know that already, it's like, it's just a matter of time. Just hang on. Hold on. It's just like the processing period. Processing. It's just processing. Okay, so it's just like a waiting game here. Yeah, it's really fucking that simple. Anything else? Like I said, if you didn't know that this is in your favor, for example, it could be like what do you call it? Like a claim or something else, it will be in your favor. So if it needs time to be investigated, that's going to take time. And if you don't know if it's going to be in your favor, it's going to be in your favor. Okay? For some of you, this could be inheritance. Could be a specific message for someone. Yeah, but that's what I'm seeing here. It's very straightforward. It's not really telling me much else. My retirement refund. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm here for the career. Yes. See, you're a Capricorn sun. Love that. Best of luck with your retirement fund. Alrighty. We finished fire and earth. Air next. Air next. Hang on, let me bring water. Let me bring my water. Is it comfy to nap on the printer? You just want to be close. You might not like this, but I want to burn some sage. Okay. I'm going to put it away from you, but like... Okay, I'm going to put it like here, away from you. How about that? So it doesn't disturb you. Okay? You can continue on napping. All right. It's away from you. It's away from you. She's like, it's hurting my eye. It's not even near you. It's not even near you. There's actually an increase of Cancerians being on this channel, so it's good. I'm glad. You know? We have Cancerians coming in. I'm glad. I do want like more of the other signs, because we do have a lot of Sagittarians on this channel. So I like to see it when, you know, other signs join in as well. Yeah, you're in good company. That's right, Andre. All right, so let's do air signs. Let's do air signs before I'm out of energy, because I'm a little struggling here. I need to eat. I need to eat. 5518, Aquarius. Let's pull you. Let's pull you a... I almost forgot. Let's pull you a career message. Aquarius. Ooh. Aquarius, I already see you doing what you do best. I mean, oh, okay, I see what this is talking about. I see what this is talking about. I mean, it's almost like it's trying to get away from the career, because this is trying to tell you that you need to have a balance in your life, because you're becoming a workaholic. Ooh, okay, so you're doing really well when it comes to your career. There is improvement. There is like good return on what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, it's like it's bringing good amount of money. It's growing, increasing. Financially, you are doing well. But there is like a kind of like a twist to this, which is your health. And maybe other aspects of your life. This is telling you that becoming a workaholic is not going to really do much, or it's not going to increase your finances more. So this is basically telling you to manage your time better in order to not become, or to, I mean, you are already a workaholic is what I'm seeing here. This is basically telling you need to change that dynamic. Or if you are working crazy amount of hours, it's telling you need to kind of step back and reevaluate how you spend your time, or how you manage your time. Time management is highlighted here. Because there is something about your health, or even your relationships. Meaning this can be love relationship, friendship. Maybe you're not even, like, maybe you don't have time for others. It's like you and you alone. And this is telling you, you know, you're not doing justice, or you're not really doing well in your other aspects of your life. It's because you are a workaholic. So, you know, like I'm getting, like, this is a message. It's almost like before you reach a burnout. You know what I mean? Like, this is almost like a warning telling you, hey, before you reach a burnout, you need to rearrange or remanage, reevaluate your time. Because there is so much of this that is focused on career that it's going to harm other aspects of your life. Now, you might say, well, I don't give a fuck. All I care about is career. Fair enough. If you don't give a fuck about relationships, or if you don't give a fuck about, like, whatever else, people come and go, fair enough, you know. But your health. Is your health included in the don't give a fuck arena? Because I see here that you could run yourself into a burnout situation here. So do have, like, I feel like time management is what you need here. Okay, I don't know who I said this to. Was it someone else? yeah, I think I mentioned time management for someone, and I'm not sure who. One of the signs that I did before this reading. Okay, so I do want to say as well, Aquarius, if you have someone in your life that is wasting your time, that is distracting you from actually using your time for the betterment of you, meaning, for example, if you are spending time with someone that could be toxic or that has nothing really to add in your life, and you're using that time to waste it on them, take that time away from them and put it into your health, or put it into a relationship that is worthwhile, that will bring you something that is beneficial in your life. It's time management. Again, it's like you have to kind of shuffle how you spend your time, where you don't become a workaholic. And if you're wasting your time with other things and people, take that time away from that, put it towards relationships or connections that are worthwhile, or into your health, into rejuvenation, into kind of like resting well, eating better, exercising, because all these things will help you perform better, right? So if you want to continue on making the most of the career that you have or the job that you have, you also have to take care of you. Because guess what? If you don't take care of you, business will not take care of itself. This is why health is important. I mean, it's not the only thing that makes health important. Overall, you come first. Everything else comes second. And so is your career. If you're not healthy, your career will not do good. And even if you're doing good right now, but you reach a burnout or your health kind of deteriorates, then your career will also suffer. So in order to avoid that, remanage your time. Put more time towards your health, your well-being, so that it doesn't affect your career negatively. So that, you know, like if you don't, your health will suffer and therefore your career will suffer too. Understood? And again, when it comes to other people, I feel like you need to shuffle that time as well. Useless, toxic, wasteful type of people, take the time away from them and put it towards other type of connections that are bringing you benefits. And when I say benefits, it sounds like, you know, like it's almost like a transaction, you're using people, but let's keep it real. You keep people that are good for you, meaning that there is some type of exchange, whether this is energy, company, I don't know, memories, you know, like you change the people that are taking away that joy from you or wasting it, wasting your time, and you put it into people that are worthwhile, worth the investment, you know? As well you what? As you would invest in something that is good for you, also invest in people that are good for you, you know? It's also an investment because you're investing your time and energy towards them. If they are not worth the investment, you pull away and you put that energy towards yourself or other people that are worth the investment. So you either reinvest it in yourself or reinvest it into someone else or or other people. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Give me a second. I hate that buzzer because it always makes me jump. Hello? Right. So, annoying fucking neighbors, that's what. What was I saying, Aquarius? Yes, time management, reinvesting your time and energy into something that is beneficial to you or useful for you, and removing the things that are of waste, getting that out, okay? Fuck you. And that's not for you, that's for the people that's buzzing me and wasting my fucking time. I'm gonna ignore that. I'll take that as a symbol. I'll take that as a sign, okay? So make sure that your health is not going to reach a burnout, because you are showing up as a workaholic, okay? All right. Let's see, next, 10556. My pleasure, Julia. All right, Gemini, let's see. Let's pull a career message for you. Gemini. This is a weird one because it ties in with your love life. I see an ending here when it comes to a situation that you have, and the moment it ends is the moment you thrive. So weird, right? I mean, it's not really that weird because, you know, like, I'm one of those where I thrive alone. Okay, so I get this energy. Okay, but it seems like you will go through an ending, and it's almost like, you know, when people say, you know, be afraid of the person that has nothing to lose. I feel like you will be in an energy where you're like, okay, so I'm here on my own. I had an ending. Fuck it. I'm gonna go all in. Career, boom. And that energy is going to manifest into, like, is going to bring something. It's almost like you're going to birth it. It's almost like you want to, you know, when people transmute the energy from negative to positive, that's what I see here. It's like, yes, you will go through like a breakup, an ending. It doesn't have to be a breakup. It could be as simple as, you know, moving away from your family, for example, and you feel like you are alone in the wild. You can't really rely on your people anymore, right? So you feel like, okay, so now I have to actually, you know, put on my strong suit and get shit done. And that energy is going to make you row. What's the word for it? Because it seems like you will birth into something. It's almost like you will change, and that will change how you pursue things. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to go all out. It's like, I'm gonna grab this because I'm in this energy where I'm going after it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? There is almost like a risk element, but you don't give a fuck. Because it's like, well, what do I have to lose? I went through an ending. You know, sometimes when we go through bad situations, it's like it motivates us to do well. This reminds me of a quote. There is someone, I forget his name because I don't give a fuck about names, but he said something smart and it stuck with me. He was like, the best revenge is to be successful. Right? It's like maybe someone took you for granted, or maybe someone neglected you, didn't see that you are of any worth. And you're like, I'm gonna fucking show you my worth. And that will motivate you in going all out, transmuting the pain into power, transmuting the negative into positive. Yeah, that quote, I feel like that resembles this energy. It's like, the best revenge is being successful. And I see you going after your bag because of this ending. So in a way, you should send them a thank you card. Thank you for making me a $1 million. I was going to say billion, but hey, you know, who knows? Maybe a billion. Because it's because of them, or because of this ending, you're like, fuck it. I'm going all out. I'm changing my life. And you're going all out. I see you manifesting your wildest fucking dreams within your financial, I was going to say arena. Why do I keep saying arena? This is the second time I said arena in these readings. But anyways, it's like you will manifest something that is because something went down. It's like, ooh, okay, I lost something. I'm gonna fucking gain something even way better. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, this is good energy because you're transmuting the pain into power, like I said. And guess what, Gemini? Whatever this ending, I mean, I don't want to even give you that message, but I'm gonna say, I don't know why, but here's the thing. If this is a person that left you because they didn't see your worth, they will come back once they see you doing well. Just keep that in mind. Okay? So, I mean, you shouldn't even put any energy towards that. Fuck that person. Fuck this ending. Go after your bag. Oops. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, this will pay off. This ending will pay off. Will pay you out. You might not see it coming. I want to say as well, Gemini, you might not see it coming. You might be like, okay, I'm just going to do this because I have nothing else to lose, or I have nothing left. I'm going to just go all out, and there is the risk, but you're going to be like, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. But it's going to be really positive. Like, it's going to increase your finances. Like, I want to say ridiculously increase your finances. This is a specific message that I just got, but I just heard OnlyFans. Could be someone specific. Okay, someone. But I just heard it, so I don't know I'm not judging, but that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Okay. All right. Next. Libra. Libra, let's pull you a career message. If you lost something, Libra, within your career, obviously, this is like career rating. If you lost something, you lost a job, you got fired, you, I don't know, got demoted. Demoted? Is that a thing? I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. So if something is like, it seems like it's a disadvantage, just know it's a redirection. It's supposed to happen like this. Keep faith. It's a redirection. Okay? Because wherever you are, or wherever you were not supposed to be there for long. You were supposed to go somewhere else. So it's a redirection. It's a redirection towards something that you are more aligned with, and you might feel like, fuck, now I have to start all over again. No, you will start from experience. You will not start from zero. You know that saying, you know, where you like, oh, I'm gonna start from zero now because, you know, I lost this job. I'm gonna have to do this all over again. No, you have experience, right? In fact, that's what people put on their CV when they work for someone. They put their experience in their CV, right? So you will not start from zero. You will start from experience. And this realignment is going to take you towards something that you're meant to actually do, rather than be stuck in a situation where you are not, even if it was good. I want to say, even if the position that you had was good, it's still not aligned with you. Meaning that this is a blessing in disguise, but you might think it's bad news. Maybe you think it's like, shit, you know, this was really good and I got fired, or whatever that happened here that made this like opportunity go away. Don't fret about that. The way it happened, it's meant to happen. This wasn't like a coincidence. This wasn't like because someone made a mistake. There are no mistakes. If you've done something in your job that got you fired and you blame yourself totally for it, don't blame yourself for it, because you were guided to make that mistake in order to be fucking fired. That's what I'm talking about, you know? It's that orchestrated. And if you didn't even do something wrong and they fired you for no fucking reason, I don't know, for whatever reason, or whatever this loss is, it's not a loss. It's a redirection. It's taking you towards a place where you are actually aligned. You were in a place where you were not supposed to. Or you were there, I mean, you were supposed to be there, but not for the length that you have been in. Meaning that this could have been like a stepping stone. This could have been like a test. And it's ran its course. So now you have to go somewhere else. Wherever you're going, I see you that you will be very happy. I will see you. I see that you will be very happy. 10 of Cups. Okay. So after this loss, the Death card, comes the 10 of Cups. So if you ask me if it's worth it, yes, it's fucking worth it. Now I do see that you might have to go undergo a training of some kind. You might have to get a certificate to be where you are going. Don't let that get to you. Don't don't let that make you feel like, oh, you're starting over, you are inexperienced, or I'm gonna have to study. You know, don't let that get to you. This is part of the journey towards something that you are truly aligned with. So don't be afraid to be a student. Just because you spent, I don't know, years in a position or years doing something specific, and then you have to start all over again, possibly in a different field, don't let that make you think that you've done something wrong. It's not something wrong. It's just you are coming out of a phase and entering a new one. Always be a learner, you know, like it doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter what stage in life you are in. Always stay a learner. Always learn. And whatever here that you will be learning, it will take you towards the 10 of Cups. So this is not something that you should be worried about. You should be excited about this. And I feel like it will make sense for you once you finish this training and start in this field, because it will bring you so much fulfillment that you'll be like, you know what, everything that happened was worth it. But I feel like that is after you realize that this new path is going to bring you fulfillment. Okay? So trust the process, I want to say. Trust the process. If an employer does not value loyalty, they are a dumb employer. Because that's what employers should look for, right? Like if I'm going to employ someone, if they're not loyal, I don't want them in my team. As simple as that. So if your employer, they don't value that, the joke is on them. The joke is on them. All right, so we finished air signs. We'll do water next. Whew. I'm not sleeping, I'm meditating. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 06, Pisces. Pisces, let's pull you a career message. Ooh, big boss, you be. I didn't see this. I didn't see the second card that came after the Emperor. Look at that, Pisces. Oh my God. Pisces. Pisces. Oh my God. Look at you, big boss. Big balls, big boss. I don't care if you are a man or a woman. Big balls right here. Big boss energy right here. Oh my God. You have the Emperor and the 10 of Pentacles. Andre, look for someone that is that has Pisces in their chart as an employer. Just saying. I'm joking. Pisces. Ooh, this energy, baby. Now let me just pull more cards and see where this goes. Because, I mean, who's getting rich? Pisces. Who's getting rich? Pisces. But you know what? Let me just give you like a reality check with this one. With great power comes what? Great responsibility. Because I see it piling. Like I see, yes, you will like really enjoy the being a boss or starting a business or maybe employing others. And the responsibility of that can be overwhelming. Okay, so heads up. Maybe you are like a new boss, new baby boss, turning into fucking emperor. You're making a ton of fucking money, but then your responsibilities are increasing as well. And you're like, if you, like, here's the thing. I do want to say, if you cannot handle the amount of work or handle the amount of responsibilities that you have, you might want to hire an assistant, like a personal assistant or a personal assistant. Okay, because I see that you will reach a position where you will need assistance, like personal assistance, like your secretary or your personal assistants, where she or he manages your time and your meetings, and because I see all that for you. This is like a screaming CEO. It's like, I'm not saying that it's going to be like a corporate right away, you know, this feels like a small business turning into fucking something else. So maybe you are already working towards that and you're turning this business into something serious, like a company, and you're starting to employ others. Or maybe if you haven't employed others, there's the stage. The next stage for you is getting help. So when you reach a point where you can't handle everything on your own, you will have to hire help. Okay? This is people, these are people that will, I don't know, do your taxes, the paperwork, admin work, personal assistant, because I see that you will need it at some point. With the amount of money that you will be making, Pisces, yes, you will need help. Okay? So this is not telling you about like how much money you're making, because that's like there by default, because you are already going there. Or maybe you are already there, who knows? But this is more about like, hey, if you're overwhelmed, hire people that can help you with the amount of responsibilities that you have. You don't have to do this on your own. Especially if you are like a small company, like a sole trader, or if you are someone that you started your business and it's doing so well, and you're like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. I can't split myself. Hire people that can assist you, because that is the next stage for you. Okay? If you haven't done that already, I feel like that energy is going to come into play in the near future, because I see that this business is growing, and it could be growing at a fast pace, where you could be like, oh my god, this is too much, and then you could kind of mess shit up. So do keep in mind that there is an increase of responsibility towards the growth that your business will be experiencing. So it's really good, but make sure you can manage it well. And if you can't manage it well, hire people that can help you manage it well. Damn, Pisces, damn. Damn! That's what I want to say. Damn! Congratulations. You've done really well for yourself. I see that clearly here. I mean, you know, the energy is like shouting at me. So, yeah, you know, if you are wondering if you are wondering that this is the end of the energy here, no, I feel like it's going to go beyond that. Like, this is your near future energy. Or maybe you are already experiencing this. But I see an increase of that, meaning that your business is going to continue to grow. To continue. You can possibly turn it into like a, I don't know, like a limited company, or you could turn a limited company into a corporate company. So there is like legal process here as well that you need to be taking, especially with the justice, meaning that you have to make sure that you sign the right papers, you know, and submit the right papers. And if you can't do all this bullshit, Just hire an accountant. And I do want to say as well, hire a strategist. Not just a fucking accountant that files your taxes, but someone that can make a plan for your business. And, you know, make sure that everything is covered. Damn. I feel like you should pay me for that advice. I'm joking. A little bit. All right. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, commanding your body works every time. You have to know how your body works, and you have to be the captain of your body. Because if you leave it up to the body, yes, it will still do its job. But if you take charge, that's another level of taking charge. That's so sweet, Seven, but I'm no expert. I'm also finding my way into the business realm. But I appreciate the sweetness. All right. I mean, a Pisces reading is definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite so far. So let's see if Scorpio and Cancer can top that up. can top the energy that we tapped in. All right, so Scorpio. That is so freaking cool. Thank you for saying that, Rita. I used to work with biofeedback and learned a lot about commanding my body and energy. That is so freaking cool. You know, the best, like, I love when science and spirituality just kind of makes sense. You know, like I always say, spirituality is basically the science of the future. Like, I didn't know that it had like a scientific type of element to it, but thank you for saying that, because it does make sense, doesn't it? Like, people think it's like, ooh, crazy, but it's scientific. Your body is alive. Every cell in your body is working with you. So when you voice something, it's like it will receive a response to it, right? All right, Scorpio, let's pull you a career message. Let's see, Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You have to filter out the people that you have around you that are no good for your mindset. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't matter if you think that, oh yeah, I know this person has a poor mindset, or I know that this person has like a toxic or pessimistic mindset, but they don't affect me because I know that. No, 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 no. Whoever you spend your time with over time, they will automatically, subconsciously affect your energy, whether you know it or not. So it doesn't matter if you know it and therefore you dismiss it. You need to get these people out of your life. Because I do see that you have some people that are good for you, meaning that they have, they have a positive mindset, but they don't affect you. Whoever you spend your time with over time, they will automatically, subconsciously affect your energy, whether you know it or not. So it doesn't matter if you know it and therefore you dismiss it. You need to get these people out of your life. Because I do see that you have some people that are good for you, meaning that they have like the right mindset to be around you. But you also have some people here that maybe they have like, maybe you have like a soft spot for them in your heart. And you're like, yeah, I know this person is toxic. I know this person has poor mentality, but you know, I'm going to keep them because I've known them for so long. No, it does not work like that. They will still affect your energy. In fact, they are putting stagnation on your energy. Now, I'm not saying that other people control your energy. I'm just saying that you accept their company, therefore you allow them to affect your energy. So for example, if you say, you know what, I don't want to hang out with this person anymore. They bring me this negative energy. They bring me this pessimistic mindset, poor mindset. I'm not hanging out with them. If you say that, you refuse entry. But if you say, you know what, I know that they are toxic, but come here, let me give you a hug. You have accepted their energy. You've accepted their energy. Doesn't matter if you know that they are toxic or that they have poor mindset. They can still affect your energy because you've allowed yourself to be in their company. You've allowed, like there is allowance. You've allowed yourself to accept them. Therefore, they will affect your energy nonetheless. Doesn't matter if you are in the knowing of their negative energy. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? There needs to be a filter in the type of people that you hang out with. Because, you know, isn't there a saying that says, whoever you keep company, you become? Or something like that. In the words of, if you spend time with people that are bums, that have nothing good in their life happening, you will slowly become them. So you are your company. You are the company you keep. Yes, that's the one, I think. You are the company you keep. So it doesn't matter if you know that these people are like toxic, but still you have like a soft spot for them. So you keep them around, you hang out with them nonetheless. It does still affect your energy, and it actually is causing you stagnation in your career. Meaning their energy is growing on you, whether you know it or not. And you need to actually cut them out of your life in order to heal the damage that they have caused you, in order to get your energy in motion. Scorpio, this is not about, you know, feeling sorry about people. This is about your career, okay? And I mean, in general, you shouldn't keep people that, you know, that you have outgrown, for one. But if you want to build a career, you cannot hang out with people that are losers. Just saying. If you are thriving to become the emperor, you cannot hang out with losers. And it doesn't matter if you were a fucking loser at some point. It doesn't matter. If you have outgrown the company that you keep, you need to change the company that you keep. That's it. Simple. Because I see that you do have goals, you do have visions, you do have like you want to accomplish something that is you know, that is not there. That is not there yet. You have a plan. But you still feel like it's not working, or there's stagnation, it's not working in your favor. It's these fucking losers that you hang out with. That's who. Change the company that you keep. And it might seem like, you know, it's harsh to say because these people you've known since you were a fucking child or whatever, right? These are the excuses that people say. Like, I've known this person for years. I've known them since I was a child. A bum is a bum. And it doesn't matter if you were a bum, but if you've outgrown these people around you, you should also change your company. And I don't care if you end up like cutting these people out of your life and then you end up alone because you didn't find a replacement. You know, I'm not saying that you need to replace them. You need to cut them out. That's it. If you find people that are on the same mindset as you, a growing mindset, a rich mindset, then yeah, you know, welcome them in. You know, exchange ideas, talk about business. These are the type of people that you want around you when you are trying to improve your career. But if you have fucking losers and bums that are always negative and blaming the rich for everything, guess what? You will become one of them. And it doesn't matter if you have dreams or visions. Your energy will be stagnant because of them. Because you accept their energy to be in yours. And therefore, you become them. Now, here's the thing. If you cut them out of your life and they get inspired by you and they do something for themselves as well, they can join in at some point if they seem to be growing with you. But if you grow and they decide not to grow, they are gone. They have to be. Otherwise, they will drag you down with them. And I know it will sound harsh because these could be your friends, your family even. But hey, you know, this is business. Do you want to make money or do you want to make friends? Which one? Do you want to be a loser with your best friend forever? Or do you want to make money and lose that fucking loser friend? Which one? If you had the choice, the option, I'm going to say, you know, I'll give you $1 million and you have to lose that fucking loser. Will you accept that? Just put that into perspective, right? Or you don't make any fucking money and you stay with that best friend talking about shit and wasting your time being a loser like them. And I feel like it's not just one person that you have in your life. There is specifically one energy that's prominent here, but there's definitely more than one. So pay attention to the company you keep because it definitely has way more influence than you realize on your career. Whew. Alrighty. Yeah, I know it's a pain. You know, the market is changing and the economy is changing with it, and everyone is like, "What do I do?" I know what you mean. I wish you all the best, Seven and Rita. Rita, I can't control the energy that comes, but hopefully it resonates with you. Hopefully it gives you some type of guidance. SDB, I appreciate you. I appreciate your acknowledgement. All right. Last but not least. Ooh, I'm shuffling upside down. I never take that as a good sign, but hey, maybe I'm not paying attention. All right, so let's see. 1, 4, 2. Okay, 1, 4, 3 then. One, 4, 3 is an 8. So let's keep that in mind. All right, Cancer, let's pull you a career message. Let's pull you a career message. Okay. Whoa. This is good. This is good, okay? This is good. But there is a risk element to this. There's a risk element to this. You know what this is telling you, Cancer? You need to keep your moves hidden, a secret, while you pursue something that you are passionate about. I don't like, unless you find a job that is like, that has like, is within the field of your passion. I feel like this could be you starting your own business, because we do have the Emperor. The Emperor does not fucking work for anybody. The Emperor works for himself. Now, there is a risk element to this, obviously. When you start your new business, or when you start any business, there is the risk of you wasting your time investing in the wrong thing, or not knowing what you're doing, and then you end up losing rather than gaining. And in most businesses, you lose before you gain. Okay, so that is the risk that is attached to this. But is it within your passion? Yes, fuck yes. Is it something that will bring you financial abundance and a new beginning altogether? Also fuck yes. Will you create more opportunities for people that you potentially will employ? Also fuck yes. We have the King of Pentacles twice. This is like your own boss energy. This is not working for someone else. Unless you find a job that is that like empowering and where you are totally in control of what you produce, maybe, depending on the field that you are looking at. But this is definitely a field of passion. This is not something that you just do for money. This is something that you are passionate about doing or producing or working within. So, but there's also the element of you not showing your plans. And I'm not sure why exactly. Maybe there are people around you that could put you down, that could be like naysayers, bring you down and try to talk you out of your ideas and plans. Because who needs those? If you are called to do something and someone tells you, that's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. You know, it kind of, you know, it, even if you still want to do it, it kind of like plants doubt in you. So this is telling you, do it in secret. Do it when no one is watching. Do it without saying that you're doing it. It's like, I wrote a quote long time ago where I said, don't tell them about your successes, let them discover it. That is the best thing you can do in business, especially those around you, especially those close to you. Because let me tell you something, those that are closest to you will be the first to doubt your abilities. If you have a vision, it is your fucking vision. It's no one else's. Go after it, accomplish it. And when they discover that you are successful with it, they'll be like, or not, because some people will be like, ugh, you know, how dare you become better than us? But before you start something and you tell your plans to someone else, the first thing will be, but do you think that's possible? Do you think that's wise? Do you think you can do that? Do you think that's realistic? You don't need that shit. Do first. Let them appreciate later. Do you know what I mean? So there is something about you moving in silence, being private, and going after something that you are passionate about. It's most likely to be your own business. But if you find something that is within that passion in a certain field that already exists on the market, go ahead and, you know, apply for that job. But it has to be something that is of, it's like, it's to do with your passion, something that you're passionate about, something that brings you joy while doing it. It doesn't even feel like work. And that is the best type of work that you can do and make money from. Because this energy will end up in double, not one, double King of Pentacles. So double the energy of the King of Pentacles, which tells me this will be successful. But is there the risk element? Is there people that could doubt your abilities? Is there people that could, you know, try to stop you? Will there be people that kind of like abandon you because you're out of your mind, because you're doing something that they do not approve of? whether this is your partner or someone that you are in a relationship with, or if it's your family, they could actually abandon you or say, you know what, you're on your own. If you want to do this without, you know, including me or without letting me have a say in this, you're on your own. They could do that, right? So there is that risk element to this. But will it be worth it? Do you have the vision for it? Do you see it? Do you see it clearly? If you do, just know that this vision was given to you for a reason. This is not out of your imagination. In fact, like I wrote another quote saying this: whatever that is in your imagination is a message from God to motivate you to manifest something that is meant for you specifically. So make your dreams into goals, and make those goals into a blueprint where you can take the steps towards accomplishing one goal after the other. And then guess what? Those dreams will become a reality. If you keep them in your imagination and think it's not going to happen, it's a waste of that imagination, don't you think? This has potential to change your fucking life. The world. The world is your oyster. If there are no opportunities, create one. Create them. And that is basically being your own boss. You know? This reminds me of me a little bit. You know, I was so sick of working for other people, and I was so sick of people telling me I'm overqualified for a position I worked in. And let me tell you, they're all shit jobs. But, you know, I was just thinking about paying the bills. I was just thinking about making the money. I don't even care about the job and what I have to do, as long as I'm fucking paying my bills. But I was miserable. I knew, like, every job that I had, I didn't even last more than 6 months. Like, the longest job that I had is 6 months. And I have done a lot of jobs. Like a lot of shitty jobs, a lot of medium jobs, a lot of good jobs, but boring jobs. And I didn't last. Because I had a vision. I'm not going to work for you if I'm not there. You know what I mean? Like, if you have that vision, go after it, baby. There is the risk element, but will it be worth it? Will it pay off sooner or later? Yes, yes, yes. Okay? That's that. That's that. You told me this last year in my reading I got from you. Really? Well, there's your synchronicity, Rita. There is your there's your sign. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not easy to be your own boss because you have to be accountable. You know, sometimes it's easy to be like someone tells you what to do and you do it and you fuck off. You don't have to worry about it. When you are your own boss, it's like you are constantly thinking about what's next. How am I going to do this? How am I going to make it work? But will it be rewarding, fulfilling, especially if it's within your passion? Fuck yes. I would never work for anybody else. In fact, I actually will be working for someone for some time to save extra money for my business. I have like a couple of businesses. I told you guys already. I have a couple of businesses in mind. So I have to make this extra money working for someone. But there is the vision. You see what I mean? All right. Well, I'm going to leave you with this, you guys. I hope this was helpful. And best of luck. Wherever you are on this journey of career and making it in life. Best of luck. I'll see you soon.